Yeah, from New York. Oh man, we had
The Mecca.
a ball. We had a ball without the crew.
I know, right?
I get on that later.
Yeah, because we're not quite there yet. We'll get there.
I get on y'all later. But right now, it ain't about y'all. It's about us. Because they're not like us. Because this year, ladies and gentlemen, well, I wasn't included. I was just riding on a ride, but I still felt great though walking with it. We were the official content influencers in New York, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea. We were content influencers. We were content walking around New York. It felt so good. It felt good walking around in New York, walking through the door while everybody gotta go downstairs to the front line of scanners. Y'all gotta get the disrespectful line.
Not the disrespectful line.
You know the disrespectful line. Hey, I don't want to hear none of that talking. Let's go. We ain't get none of that. What we get?
I'm talking about the security.
Woo! We ain't get none of that. You know what we got? See your badge? Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead. Have a nice day. I'm like, And we in New York. We remember our first experience. We remember our first time. No. We are not the same. I told y'all in chat. I said that in the first vlog scene. We are not the same. If you ain't got this, you're not the same. You are not like us. You are not like us. Because boys, ladies, we have showed out. I don't know about y'all, but we came where we were supposed to came to do. Content wise. Because I told y'all, this game, New York, I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure my trademark in there somewhere. And boy, I had one. Did you have some? I know you had some, but I know I did. I had a lot of trademarks going on that week. From the rooted to the tooted. From the beginning to the end. From the snake to the way.
You know, we had different experiences with Anime NYC. Even though this is like one of the first cons where we stayed together the entire weekend. It's been the first time in like 2 years that we did that. A big part of that is because, you know, families are starting to merge together. And there was a family that wasn't there this time. So, you know, I'm sorry you guys weren't there. But we were going to make it a turn up for you guys as well.
No. Oh,
okay, well, maybe not him. Maybe not him.
No, I will pull out the text message. My brother, Nike, he said, nah.
Was he hating from outside the club?
Oh, he wasn't hating. He was never hating. He said, look at... Man, where my phone?
Oh, he's finna pull out the phone.
Where my phone at? There you
It's another segment on the podcast of Real, apparently. Pulling receipts.
Oh, we will. No lies over here. Cause I can share this, because it was real nigga shit. Okay. He said...
I'm right here.
He said... hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, he sent an audio message. Did I not save it? Damn, I ain't say the audio message. But, however, he told me, he said, bro, he said, twin, hear me and hear me well. I better see you in these videos. I better see you in these dancing montages. I better see you turn up and enjoy yourself. I better see you in every scene of whatever club you're at. Like, I want you to go out and enjoy yourself. And I was like, I will. Absolutely will. But it's still not going to be the same because y'all not there.
Right.
But it's okay. Because at the same time, I still showed out. Every angle.
Every angle.
No matter where you looked at, I was there. Except for one. But we'll get on that in the meanwhile.
We'll get on that in a minute. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get to all things Anime NYC.
So much to talk
because this is just a recap. So technically it's a mini-sode this week. We're not going to be on as long as we normally are. But there are some things we got to get out the way first before we fully get into Anime NYC. Because there is this thing that we call the week that was that we always have on here. But other than Anime NYC, which is our biggest week it was at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because it did just happen last week. Mm-hmm. Something else happened too. A trailer dropped, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. I know it. We knew it was coming out in December, but it was about to be September, and I'm like, there's still no freaking trailer. Like, who does that? I'm like, I'm worried the movie's gonna get pushed back. And then it dropped. Sonic 3. We gotta talk about this trailer, sir.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Because I saw it. Boy, I think they're about to do it. I can see it. I'm waiting on it.
All he wants for Christmas is Maria being blown up.
I just want to see him do it right. That's not it. Mm-mm. I just want to see it. Are you going to pull the plug or not? I saw fire and a body.
And they did talk about the pain that he went through. So we saw him there. We saw him sitting there in the fire. Before that, we already saw the hand. They're going to go there.
That's what I'm just like. The deed is done. The deed is done. Thank you. That's all I ask. I don't care about nothing else. Well, I take it back. Maybe you might, because I see Sonic Heroes in it.
Like I said, everything is going to be exactly the same. They'll make their shit differences.
I just want to see if they gonna put. I just want to see them put that soundtrack in. I wonder what they do it because they know it's a hit soundtrack on there. But that's a big maybe though.
I mean, first of all, Live and Learn is going to play at some point.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't care about the snowboarding, going down the mountain. Of that, it's okay if they don't do that. I just want to see if they play it. Are you going to do it right? Because I know they're not going to do everything exactly what it is.
Yeah, there would be no point in making a movie if they do it exactly the same.
Like it's just like okay.
Hey, what's good?
We got the Uchiha up in the chat. Welcome back.
We're talking about that Sonic 3 trailer that just dropped.
Oh man. But speaking of that, though, can we talk about how Shadow looks?
Shadow looks incredible. Now, imagine how Shadow would have looked if they never changed Sonic's appearance.
Oh, he looked terrible. Yeah, he looked terrible.
Honestly, if they never changed Sonic's appearance, there wouldn't be a Sonic 3. We wouldn't have gotten this far.
He will look terrible, terrible.
You talk about ugly Sonic, we'd have ugly Shadow up in this piece.
They'll probably make him to a robot. I can see them just be like, you know what, screw it. Let's just make him a robot. I mean, technically, he is an android, so.
I mean, Metal Sonic, too. You know,
which is crazy. Can we talk about it later? Because I've been thinking about this my entire life. I said, Shadow's an android. Sonic is metal. These boys are really just based off of Sonic. I said, what's the only people that can beat up a Sonic? A robot. Or android.
Not Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic's kind of like it seemed like a good idea.
Do you see how many times he upgraded, especially in Sonic Heroes? Because that wasn't regular.
I know. Metal Sonic has gone through a lot of different
phases. A transformation. That's what I'm just like.
Yes, Keanu Reeves is about to cook. The Shadow voice sounds incredible as well.
Oh yeah, it definitely matched. And then they did. If I don't know if y'all know this, but I definitely noticed they did the Shadow the Hedgehog pose with the bike with Shadow. They did the cover art. I said, ooh. Now, one thing though, I was a little bit disappointed, but I was like, okay, I see what y'all did. I'm gonna let it rock. If y'all know, you know, they might do it in a movie though, so they could probably. But if so, y'all know when they both have Sonic and Shadow start running down at each other, start chores, and they
jump get into the fight.
Ooh, and they jump and they hit that midair pose, hit each other. And then I thought they was gonna do it, but they hit me with the Sonic head. They hit me with the Sonic the Hedgehog thing. I said, if y'all would have did that, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been so far. Cause then you would have gave the fans, okay, y'all been listening. Like I said, it don't have to be exactly. You can still pick pieces, but that's where my mindset was going. When I saw them really running towards each other, I was like, just do the pose, do the pose, do the pose,
do the roar,
do the pose. Like, man, y'all know the pose. Y'all know the Sonic Adventure pose when they both cross each other with slow motion, and look at each other like they about to straight punch each other right mid-action right there. That's when I was like, oh. But I know there's more to come. I know there's more to come because there's only one trailer.
But before, you know what? I'm good with one trailer. For once, can we have a movie come out where trailers don't spoil half the movie before we go?
That is true. That is true.
I imagine anybody that wants to go see Sonic 3 is already hyped to go see Sonic 3. I don't think you really need to put anything else out. They probably will, like early December. You know how they do. Now I need to address something in the chat real quick. Because they're talking about Uchihas in the chat. And I see Obito is justified. You think Obito was justified?
I don't think my judgment will matter because they might feel different. I know you feel different because that's your universe.
Obito was all good at first when he escaped. And he's like, I got to get back to Rin and Kakashi. And we got to get the band back together. Then some aftermath happened. You know, obviously he had already been speaking to Madara. Because Madara took care of him. This man went down a dark path. This man wanted 10 tails. This man declared an entire 4th grade ninja war over a bitch. Let that sink in. Even when he comes back and he's like, yeah, I know Kakashi really didn't kill Rin. Yeah, her dying still sent you off the deep end. Even to the point where, at the end, when Obito and Kakashi both sacrificed themselves for Naruto and Sasuke, and they both were going up. But man, Obito was like, nah, Kakashi, I can't let you die with me. I need her all to myself. You're going back. That's your hero, though. Like, and how old was Obito and Rin when Rin died? And you doing all of this for a girl that probably would have found somebody else by the time y'all turned 18?
I don't know. Naruto be weird, bro. Their love life weird. Because once you bound in there. Nobody really breaks up.
I don't know if you're underestimating just the love this man had for this woman. Like, it's deep to the point where it's like, nah, Kakashi, you got to stay alive because I need my alone time in the aftermath with this girl. That's how deep it was. Like, don't get me wrong, Kakashi was his guy. But Rin,
that man gonna get reincarnated to a slum.
Wrong anime.
Oh, man.
But no. But back to the regularly scheduled program because we know everything that they got to do in there. Yes, they got a couple of differences that we see set up. I was wondering what they were going to do with Robotnik's father. The fact that he's also played by Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm. He said, Papa.
That is going to be hilarious. Because we all know what kind of a role he plays. So I knew he was going to be in it. But I was wondering why they never announced who was playing him. Now we know.
I'm playing both. I'm a boss. I can do both of these roles.
Hey, look, if Jim Carrey's going to have a swan song, you might as well go out with a bang. Cause remember, he almost didn't even do this movie because he wants to retire. So if this is his swan song, it's time to go out with a bang. How is Anime NYC, though? We're definitely going to get to that in just a moment. We're focusing on this Sonic 3 because you guys don't understand how big Sonic the Hedgehog is in this family. Like, I have a original Sonic 2 poster on my wall behind the camera. You guys can't see it, but it's there. You know, we were a Sega Genesis family. We weren't a Nintendo family. I had a Nintendo, but we were a Sega family.
I ain't gonna lie. Brandon had a Nintendo and a 64, so I had both.
Technically, I had an N64 too.
So, like, my family ran Mario and Sonic. I just chose Sega more, but I definitely played a lot of Nintendos because I rock with Kirby. What the hell are we talking about?
Of course.
So,
and I rock with Donkey Kong, but I was still a Sega family.
Like it was a lot of games I played over there at Nintendo World, but I definitely do choose Sega over.
Zelda's on my wall.
So it's
Back
like,
here. I mean, you know. But now, Sonic is my favorite video game franchise ever. I used to read the comic books. Like, I was deep into Sonic. But no, man, that movie's coming out in December. That is one. I did it with the first two. That is a straight to theaters. Kmart, thank you so much. Salute for the follow. Now, those Sonic movies are always a theater visit. So, yeah, no. Opening weekend, I will be there. Absolutely. But other than that, like we said, the only other thing, because there wasn't really much else that happened in the past week other than before we get into Anime NYC, we actually, you know what? Let's get into Anime NYC right now because this kind of plays a part in it. From the moment that we got there, I knew that this weekend was going to be different. And we said it. There were people I wanted to meet. Well, there was really only one person I wanted to meet, and I did get to meet her. You know, shout out Lorena. Smile is just as big as I see in videos. Just as sweet as I see in videos. Just as everything. Just seeing the content getting created in person that I love was just so much. And that is a memory that I'm going to take with me definitely going forward. So, Lorena, thank you so much for that. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but like I said, you weren't the number one person I wanted to meet. You were the only person I wanted to meet. So, I'm glad I got to do that. I always call Anime NYC the final boss because the way that con looks aesthetically, like we haven't been out west yet, but compared to the cons we've been to, they can't touch it.
hold on. West talking.
I said we haven't been to the west yet.
No, I'm saying like no, they talking. They talking like I got messages of them talking like they're like, hey, you down New York or something? Alright, come over here. I was like, what's good over there?
Yeah.
It's like, nah. You flexing on that Luffy statue a bit too hard. I was like,
which wasn't even there this year.
yeah, no, that was what I'm saying. That's all
Yeah.
that message was. And I was like, okay. And it was like, nah. You ain't see nothing. Come over here. And I was like, okay. So New York was the moment of the time when we was there. It was oh yeah. I already said it. To the airport. Oh God, let's not get on the airport. Shout out to JetBlue though. Y'all
shout out to the airline
shout out to
JetBlue.
JetBlue. But man, as soon as we got out that flight was ooh. Because it turned to like, okay, where we have to go. We have to relearn New York because it's been a minute since we've been in New York. And then we had to know the street. We had to know the address, which I really want to know why New York got so many different types of streets. 41, they went from 1 to 42. I ain't think we touched 60 yet.
That's because they're bigger. You know, Nashville don't have Nashville got like 8?
We keep going up, down, left, right.
They got like 8 and go in a circle.
Air trains left, down, elevator. I'm like, dude, it's. I feel like I'm in a maze at this point. I'm just like, all right, now, where are we going? He's just like, okay, cool, we got to,
let me relearn how this stuff works. Give me a second.
Boom. I'm just like, here we go.
And I'm sure people that are there every day, like, what are you, stupid? This is obvious. It's like, don't worry. We're tourists, all right?
Just up, down. It was like a legit Mario game, bro. We was legit in that castle. That one castle mission, we got to keep going through that door until we found the right door. That's how it was over there, bro. Like, New York traffic was something. But I will say this, though. Hey, y'all changed a little bit. Because y'all attitude was raw when I was there last time. Y'all definitely, I will give y'all that.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it's so much that they changed, or just so much that we were so used to it this time that it just seemed different?
Nah, I say change.
Because I still saw some attitudes. I still saw the cat calls. I still saw all of that.
No, we definitely changed it around. We definitely changed it because that's one of the things we didn't have game. That's playing big is called. We didn't. We were definitely. I ain't had a homeless man walk up to me ask for money, like in a disrespectful way. I just looked at him and then I just turned around and I just gave him a change and just walked away just because I felt he needed the change to have blessings when I have in my pocket.
Yeah, those cat calls were still wild though. They just happened to not be at the girls that we were walking with this time. But yeah, I was still hearing. This time,
it was only one guy though.
I heard it twice.
You heard it twice? Okay.
Yeah.
I only heard one guy.
Was that the one on the way to Plus Ultra?
Mm-hmm, on the way to Plus.
With the girl that was walking in front of us?
Yeah, I have the whole video.
They were loud.
I have the whole video.
It was both of them, actually. Because there was three dudes standing there.
I told you, I have the whole video of the voiceover just recording New York. And then I look back at that and I say, but I didn't hear the other guy. So maybe that sucks.
Yeah. But like I said.
But that sucks as in I didn't get the audio. Well, I could have because we could have got him. But nah. Ow. But... Nah, like, for real, no. It was, New York was an experience of, it was a beautiful lights. I'm not gonna lie. It was really beautiful, but the only thing I would definitely say is your street is pissy. Pissy, 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 pissy.
Or maybe that's just downtown Manhattan. I don't want to say that about the whole state.
Pissy, pissy, pissy. Pissy, pissy.
I mean, there's homeless people everywhere.
I went up pissy. It went down pissy. Right pissy.
You're about to get some New Yorkers about to run up in this chat.
I'm not lying though, it's facts. I ain't gonna lie. There will be no lies in my body about my experience in New York. But I'm not saying it's terrible. It was just a surrounding I wasn't used to. Because I definitely felt like we was in the projects.
In my project.
Like when we was walking past downtown and we got to like the away from the city lights and stuff, and we got to the stairways and the ladders and stuff like that.
When we were walking the Plus Ultra, which we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh yeah, we in the projects. It's the projects right here. Oh yeah, I see people outside smoking weed. Yeah, man. It was like, yeah, and I told her like, what the fuck you doing out here, bro? Like, yo, like that ass be like that girl. I didn't even want her like that, son. I listen to homeboy talking to her. I'm like. He's upset. He's having a bad day. Other guy trying to sell some CDs. Hey, man, I got CDs over here for $5, man. Hey, yo, I just need to spare your time. $5. $5 right now. $5. I'm just like, All right, keep walking. Just keep going. I got this. I'm cool.
I mean, look, bro. You know, this is New York. It's a music city.
It's a hustle city.
It's a hustle city, too, but it's also a music city, so you know you were going to see people selling CDs. We literally had somebody doing gospel rap on the subway.
Boy, that shit was funny, boy. Boy, I was looking at everybody else's faces. Oh,
and then he went through the other cart while the song was still moving.
Yes! I was like, the signs clearly said,
do not do that. Because it's dangerous.
He said, I'm from New York.
Hey, you know what, though?
Oh, God, that was so funny.
I'm not even going to say the stuff he was saying was terrible. It's just that maybe if he was more on beat, it maybe would have been... Because he was not.
No, the thing is, he was doing cool in the beginning, and then he just started speaking scriptures at the end, and I was just like, yeah, that's where you lost everybody else, right there, right. I look at this one girl face, boy. She was so. New York people are funny when they get mad, cause they will visually show it. It ain't like Tennessee where we just like weirdo, right? Like, okay, we're just gonna just have our headphones and just mind our business. Nah. New York, y'all gonna show it. I saw a homegirl face was just turning, headphones in. And they weren't even Bluetooth, they were wired. White wired, chilling, looking in the front. And as soon as she's her homeboy, she pull out her phone and cut it up. And then she still looked for her, and she's like, I can still hear him. And I can hear her music from the other side. And I'm just, and her eyes just got big. It just, this motherfucker right here. I mean, what did she say?
But you know what? Like they always say, though, if you can even reach one person, you've done your job. And as soon as he started saying you can do cash, you can do online, and all of that, the one old dude across from us started going in his pocket. I was like, is he about to pay him? He must have been feeling the spirit. Hey, look, if you can only reach one person, you've done a good job. But we'll never know because the dude zoomed right by him and went through the other cart. So the dude was probably going to give him something.
Oh, shit. New York. Y'all are funny. Oh, I saw the Hispanic person dancing with a skeleton in the subway, boy. Quit playing with him. Oh, he was dancing with a skeleton in the subway. Oh, we walked right past it, too. She had a red dress. He was all up on it. He was like,
and New Yorkers are probably listening to this going, that's just normal stuff. Why are y'all surprised by this?
Bro, there's 3 people out there with the phone cord. I'm over here like, they are hustling for some money out here. Then we went down there, then we see some Hispanic people selling some fruits, stuff in the baskets.
Mm-hmm.
They had 5 or 4 different children in different corners selling candy and stuff. I legit saw New York train open, and this girl had a baby on her back selling Skittles, my nigga.
Skittles.
Walking up to people. Skittles for $1.50. And you know, New York, they expensive.
$1.50 is crazy.
They expensive down there, boy.
I mean, you bought a 2-liter for $4.
Oh, God.
Maybe that seems normal up there, but down here,
that's $2.50. Near to $3. That $1.50 make a change.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Glow! What's good? We're just recapping New York. By the way, good to see you again.
Good to see you 2 days in a row.
A couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
You were definitely around and close.
Mm-hmm. I even got you in on video with us and just sit red.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Baddie, shot o'clock. Baddie, shot o'clock. Nah, man, that was, again, like, New York was such a great, and then we had great friends. We met
look, from day zero, day zero.
Prologue was, I enjoyed this prologue without turning up. This was just learning about life and talking and relaxing and knowing your friends. That's what that was for me. And it felt good. It felt amazing.
First of all, it felt good that only the important people could even go on prologue day to pick up your badge. So we didn't have to do it with everybody else on the next day.
Yeah.
And knowing that case, when we went in there, I'm like, I wonder what kind of creators we're going to bump into, because this is the day where the important people pick up. And we bumped into a couple. But as great as even that was, obviously going over and seeing the fam was the part. Going over to booth 323.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay, Closet Geek.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Felt good walking past that guy. Yeah.
And he's got some stuff cooking too.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say in the background.
Nah, we'll let him reveal that to you guys at a later time.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, it was good. Connecting with them, going out, hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah, walking past that security guard again, letting him know. Yeah.
The one security guy. I mean, he was doing his job,
Yeah.
but he also had the smart mouth.
When he did that, I said, oh, okay. Shout out to Jasiri.
Like, all he really just had to say was, only people with exhibit badge can go back here.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh, I was like...
But that ain't what he said, was it?
I want to walk past him, y'all. Stop doing... I said, please let me just walk past him, bro. Just let me walk past him. I have the badge, bro. He can't say nothing. They was like, no, we don't need to go there. No, you important. We know you important. I said, no, he tried me, bro. No, I want to walk past him. Stop doing this to me. No, that's the moment. That's the moment when he realized he done fucked up. He's like, you realize you done fucked up, right? Yeah. I told you. You didn't want to listen. So now I got to walk past you. Now you got to look at me with the smart-ass face. Yep.
Nah, we went up to him, and it started off fine. It was like, you can't go through here. Okay, we understand that part. We don't have the right badge. Cool. But then he was like, well, we're waiting on our friend. And he says, well, you can wait for him out here. You can't go in there.
I twitched when he did that. I said, did he just get smart? I literally looked at him real quick. I said, did he just get smart? He said, relax, bro. Please.
We just got here.
I was like, did he just get smart, bro? I said, okay. All right. Cool. I'm calm. He better be lucky Jasiri pulled me over. He better be lucky Jasiri stirred that boat. I ain't want to go to the left. I want to go straight. Like Luffy, bro. I want to bust through the front door. But it's all good. Because at the end of the day, we still had an amazing week.
Exactly. And like we said, starting with day one, you know, you can see some of the videos, some of the photos. They're online right now. For me, that was Boruto Day. For him, that was Naruto Day. You know, video online right now. Definitely go watch that. Run that up.
Literally, just gotta look at my mini vlog. It's right there on the page.
And the mini vlog right there as well.
Literally, it's right there. Just click on it.
And from day one, we already saw where the top creators hang out. Right over there in the cut. They're all there. And it wasn't even like we see them hanging out here for a little bit. No, we would see them, and we would go away for a while, come back, still there.
Yep.
They're not hard to find.
Shake my hand. How you doing? Shake my hand. How you doing?
Yeah.
Shake my hand. How you doing, brother?
And look, you know, top creators like to work with top creators, so you know everyone's gonna come through. It's definitely a networking con as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it's as clout conny as DreamCon, but you know it's a network con. People are gonna come together, they're gonna network, and they're gonna do their stuff. I see you making that face over there. By the way, did y'all get y'all DreamCon tickets?
Stop.
What? I'm asking a legitimate question to our people. Did you get your DreamCon badges yet? They might still be on sale. I won't be at Dream next year. Is that just finances? Is it because it's too close to MomoCon, or you just decided you don't want to go to Houston?
It's a lot of routes you can choose. Which route? Pick one.
All of the above.
Pick a route.
For what it's worth, I haven't 100% ruled out going to DreamCon.
Yeah, we're like,
but what
they do in the Five Heartbeats? Like, we out here, we're rocking. We're still trying to rock, trying to understand like what's going on over there. Did they just? Wow. Okay. Maybe.
I'm gonna be at Bookfest that weekend in ATL. Gotcha. So they got something else going on.
You nerd.
But what I would say is, it isn't 100% confirmed that we're not going to DreamCon. But when I shook the Magic 8 ball, it said outlook not so good. Maybe I'll shake it again in a few months and see what we're dealing with.
Listen, bro, it's a weird situation. That's all. It's a very weird situation to be in because tradition over here, family always go to MomoCon.
Always.
We always go to MomoCon. I got done talking to the people on my side. I literally talked one of the big boss. She was like, nah, that's tradition. We going to Momo. Yeah. She said, nah, that's tradition. You got us fucked up. You think
Look, we say this all the time. First of all, MomoCon is the one con we've gone to every year since we started our journey. Mm-hmm. And MomoCon is technically where everything all started. Mm-hmm. Like, we went to some stuff before then, but MomoCon is where it all started. Mm-hmm. So why would we skip MomoCon? It's one of my favorite cons of the year. And I would go to Momo, though. I mean, I would imagine, aren't you based in Atlanta?
Ain't that your hometown? Nah, I'm joking. That's your hometown.
I mean, I don't know. I legitimately don't know, Glow. So, that's a legitimate question at this point.
Get him glow. 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 Get him glow.
Philly. So are you going to Atlanta for 2 weeks, or are you skipping Momo as well?
Sound like 2 weeks.
That might be a 2 weeks. That might be a 2 week stay in Atlanta for you.
Yeah, that's why she ain't going that dream.
Speaking of stays in Atlanta, shout out to everybody that's at Dragon Con right now. Mm-hmm. Well, I just could not make that happen. Like, oh, yep, she's doing 2 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. She's like, I love my 2 weeks. I'm gonna love my 2 weeks. Meanwhile, we're like, okay, you ready? Come on, we gotta go catch the flight. I don't want to move. Come on.
Look, with every given day, look, y'all don't understand. With every given day, I kept lowering the expectation for Dragon Con. At first, it was, this is going to be hard, but I'm going to make that work, because I got stuff I got to do, people I got to see, even set up some stuff that I had set up there. And then it was, well, I don't have to go to 4 or 5 days, because technically we never really go to 4 or 5 days anyway. Because we usually only go 4 and we usually leave on the last day. And then time went on, and he asked me about Dragon Con. I was like, to be honest with you, at this point, I might give him 2 days.
Yeah, I might give him. My man was going through it, boy. He was. It's every time I asked him, it just got lower and lower and lower and lower. And I'm just over here like, he's not gonna go. Literally, I was just looking at him. I was like, he's not gonna go. He's gonna make that final decision.
To a point where I contemplated just driving down one morning, going there for a while, and driving back that night. Like I was really just, because I knew there were some people that wanted to see me that weekend.
I get it, but don't.
But I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. That guy, it's not worth it.
Yeah, we done too much. We done too much. We round of applause. Plus, we got something else trying to make happen.
We got a lot of stuff we got to make happen. But what I was saying about the creators, not all creators. I got to see firsthand which top creators are great, which top creators are,
Not the
I mean, well, you can see some of the creators were like pretty much ready and willing to work with anybody. Like some of them, people would walk up and be like, "Hey, can I get this interview?" Okay. If they weren't in the middle of something. "Hey, you want to be in this video?" Okay. Like I saw those, but then you see the others where it's like, it's almost like they want to go like, "Hey, you want to be in this video?" Maybe. What's your name? Oh, okay. Let me check you got how many? I don't know if I can make it. Hey, can't wait.
Shout out to Renegadis, by the way.
Shout out
to Renegadis.
You got to come on the podcast though, because I got to get you on a real hot seat, and we can continue that Sailor Moon conversation.
Yeah, I got a whole video of it. I ain't post the full thing, sweetheart, but I got you in 4K.
We can finish this conversation right here. This is officially an invitation, Renegadis.
Hey, I will say this though,
with love, as Michael Jackson would say.
When I met you and I saw you the first time, I was literally looking at, and she hit me with a different name. I'm like, nah, Ma, you not finna observation hockey me.
What'd you say, Kayla?
Yeah, and I was looking. I said, "What's your name?" She's like, "Kayla." I was like,
"What's your stage name?"
She trying to observation hockey over me. She's trying to, don't you conquer hockey. Oh, I feel it. Okay.
Oh, the way y'all were doing
it.
Y'all are checking each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, the Doflamingo Luffy kick in the air. It's like, yeah, you got the same thing I do, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice to meet you. By the way, do you like what we said on there? What did you say? Well, it ain't really what I said. More what he said. How you feel about it?
You want to know what the funny thing is about Renegadis? She loves her One Piece.
She look amazing with that Enrico Robin.
But what I'm saying is, she loves her One Piece. But apparently she loves her Sailor Moon too.
Oh, yeah. She's universal.
I mean, she said a lot of big words.
She's galaxy, bro. And you're a troll for that.
Do you have that, by the way?
Yes, you're a troll for that. He said, yeah, you're using a lot of big words, but I was like, from a man who say big words as well?
Look,
I'm telling you.
Watch out for that footage. Make sure you tag the podcast when you post it.
I got a before and after Jared. I got a lot of things, bro. I loved it. That, like I said, New York was amazing time. Shout out to Hannah too. Hannah. Oh, it was great seeing you. It was great seeing you again, love. Absolutely. You was doing a lot of TikTok videos in the background. And what the funny thing about it was, when I saw her in the beginning, I was over here deleting footage out of my thing because I was going there getting some more. Because I said, okay, before I do anything else, let me just clear out half of my library of things I know I don't need. And then when I walked over there to the left, true story, I saw her. And I was like, I know that shy girl. And then she was doing her.
Well, I literally told you who she was gonna be that day.
And I looked at her, and then she was doing her Rose and Kick TikTok video, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand behind her. I said, I'm gonna purposely stay here in her video and edit my thing and see how long does it take for her to recognize me while I sit here delete this thing. I waited. Yeah, she was locked in, so I never existed. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay. 20 minutes went by, and I just deleted a bunch of things. You know what? Let me just walk up to her. Maybe she don't recognize me. I walked up. I said, hey, Anna, how you doing? It's been a minute. She was looking like, oh my God, that was you who was behind me. I didn't want to say nothing, but I was like, wow.
But she saw you the
whole
time.
Yeah, she saw me. She was just like,
but she was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Is that him?
She's like, I didn't want to say nothing, but hi. And it was so funny. I said, so we were both awesome. We were both just doing this.
And again, the reason he was able to make that easy, because we got to go to the full story. We walked to the con that day knowing it's the last day, and I specifically told him, I've been trying to find Hannah all weekend. Today is the last day. Hopefully I can find Hannah here today. She's going to be a shy girl. So he already had in his mind what she was dressed as, so that also made it pretty easy to spot. And I literally told him this, and I walked away for a little bit. And then he sees her while I'm gone.
Oh no, she was down there with the
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You saw her while I was gone.
Yeah. Cause we both split.
Yeah.
At that moment.
And then I came back, and it's like, guess who I saw? And he flexed. He pulled the phone out. He knew I wanted to see her. Like, I'm like, this jerk. He's been in New York too long. He's been in New York too long.
I said, she down there.
She wasn't there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it was unfaithful. It was unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate.
But it's okay, Hannah. I will see you.
She was there for a hot minute doing TikTok videos.
At another time. And in fact, Hannah, I hope you are enjoying Dragon Con right now.
Yeah, your birthday.
You were down there. You and Trunks and all of that. And happy birthday.
Beating up with them silly strings.
But, you know, from one Hannah to another, I did get to see Hannah Elaine finally in person for the first time. And she's freaking amazing as well.
Yeah, he double D'd out when you saw Hannah. You double D'd out. You definitely double D'd.
Because, like I said, she's cool. She's amazing. We were already mutuals, and we had already spoken that we were going to try to see each other at the con. Mm-hmm. So when I got there that first day, I was like, I wonder if she's here. And I was like, I hadn't seen her. I got all weekends, whatever. And then I was talking to you about, obviously, the other Hannah, Hannah the Bash. And it was like, and you were like, is that Hannah? I was like, nah, that ain't Hannah. Nah, that ain't Hannah. And I looked over and saw Hannah Elaine just standing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, because full disclosure, like, we were running behind for a photo shoot for Naruto. And when we had to basically hurry up there, and I walked right past her at first because she was standing there taking photos. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I can't say anything. I can't say hi. I can't stop because we got to go. Mm-hmm. And I was sitting there like, I hope this doesn't end up like a Toasty situation where that's the only time that I'm going to see her that whole weekend.
As soon as he said that, right there.
But it not only what it wasn't, I saw her the entire weekend. I think I saw her every single day. So, mainly because everybody hung out in the same spot, which made it pretty easy. So, shout out to all of them. Shout out to Not Again Maria. You're just as sweet as well. Shout out to everybody that we got to see, all of the new faces that we got to see. But like I was saying earlier, I saw all these creators putting in work. I saw how generous some of them were. I saw how a couple of them, but usually when I go to these cons, at least lately, I've always enjoyed like how often I've been getting stopped lately and stuff. But I was like, I'm in a new world now. I'm not getting stopped nearly as much at this con because there's so many other creators that are way beyond me at this point. Mm-hmm. And I'm willing to admit that, which is fine. They've been doing it a little longer. I'm right here. They're right there. All it does is, like I've said before, gonna build the door. And
no, you don't need to build the door. You're there.
And it's motivating. It's motivating.
I'm just telling you, you're there. It's all about who's walking in your door. It's all it was about. It's always about who's walking in your house.
And I'm always very, very, very confident in my goals, my progression, and everything that I'm trying to do out here. Mm-hmm. To the point that I can say this, because like I said, as great as it was for us, we saw the next level there at Anime NYC. And that's where I want to be. And I will be at Anime NYC next year. I'm so confident in myself that I will put this right here, right now. I said earlier in my Insta notes that I was going to make a bold statement. And I'm going to make a bold statement. If I am not where I want to be at a higher spot by the time I get to next year's Anime NYC, I will put everything down. And I will walk away. That's how confident I am. Because I got a whole nother year to get there. And considering the year I had this year, if I can't keep the momentum going like that in another year, then apparently I'm not doing something right. So that is on me. I put that on myself. But it's good that I can put that on myself because you guys have no idea what we have on the horizon right now. We have a lot of things cooking, and I can't wait to tell you guys about them. Can't wait to show you guys about them. Me personally, for this podcast, everything's looking up. And this year has been amazing. Next year is going to be even better. We will be the talk. Not just me, you as well. You know, it's going to be the attention you were getting in the Admiral suit times 10. And everything else. Because, you know, he had that shit on, guys.
I told myself when I woke up that morning, when I ironed it and put it on, I used to say that on my story. I said, I'll put that shit on, boy. I was confident. I knew. Sometimes when you just wear that cosplay, you look and you just like, yeah, I'm about to get stopped today. Yup. But I wanted to just stop like that too because, like I said, shout out to a lot of y'all too because y'all stopped the hell out of me Saturday. Not even just the Kizaru cosplay. Yeah, a lot of y'all stopped me from recognizing who the hell I was.
He got stopped for those Black Anime Air Force videos.
Shocking. Well, I wasn't that shocked because I knew New York was the place that everybody, like my number one, most of y'all are literally from.
His analytics show a big New York audience.
So my New York audience definitely showed. Y'all definitely popped out in New York. Y'all definitely popped out. I had some people. I had a person name my skit from the beginning to the end.
That's when you know they're a fan.
When it came to the Cartoon Network, videos and stuff. I was like, oh my God, wait, he's naming word from word. I was like, I didn't even heard that one in a minute. Wow. Damn.
And that's what I was saying. Meanwhile, I couldn't even get anybody to do this Zenitsu video with me. That's why I said I didn't get nearly as much content as I wanted to at this con. Just because it was hard to get people because anyone that I wanted either respectfully declined or they were just so busy. Mm-hmm. I even got an apology message from a creator that was like, I'm so sorry we weren't able to do anything. We were just so busy. And I genuinely believe them. Because I saw how busy they were. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Anime Nightclub.
Yeah.
So that was really big. Message me and apologize.
We knew what's up.
Yeah, because we saw it.
4K.
Not going to get too deep in it, but just know that we saw y'all. And, you know, it was good turning up what little time we did.
I saw
like that last day, especially all them dance videos that was getting done. Like that was...
Oh yeah, the Chipmunks.
That was the hypest day. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to the Chipmunks. Yeah, they were definitely robbing people. Oh, they robbed Boots. Oh, they robbed Boots. They robbed Boots, bro. I said, wow. Oh my gosh, they actually robbed Boots. It was a great moment. Like, I think my experience in NYC, I already told y'all this. I didn't, in DreamCon, it was different because I was going through something. But at that moment, I said, nah, I'm going to New York. And then when I got that message from Twin, I said, I am going to show up. I'm going to pop out. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy myself tonight. I went in that room. I had 3 different outfits. I looked and I said, which outfit I want to wear tonight? I hit the You Ain't Got a Call, Usher. Yeah, he knew. I had the iron going. And I was just thinking to myself, what can I do? What am I going to make it? Like, what mark, am I going to do, in New York that is going to make me be like, you know what? I have a great time this week. And a lot happened. Because like I said, the first 2 days we was going crazy. We was going through the Naruto, and then we went to the meetups, and then me doing the transition video that you guys are currently seeing right now. That's been definitely posted.
Has been posted, and it is moving up. So, guys, keep running it up.
Yeah, keep talking crazy, because I love it. So, then it was so much more accomplishment on Friday and Saturday for me, because it was like, I said, when I walk to this door, I'm gonna have to literally put in work. As soon as I walk to this door. But before I do, let me just feel my presence again. So once I walked through here, and I said, oh yeah. I said, I just want to feel the badge. The badge gave me power. So once I touched that badge and I looked at it, I said, you know what? Something tell me this is going to be a good week. And it did. Right from the content curators of the door, right from meeting up with Ozzy. Shout out to Ozzy, by the way.
Shout out to Ozzy.
Shout out to Ozzy. Shout out to Roger, going up to his booth, having a great time, sharing us a lot of wisdom, like always, because I love talking to them. I love talking to him.
Absolutely.
He always gives us wisdom, because we always have deep talks.
That's
me and
Roger,
Roger, me and Roger been talking like that since Geeky Tree, bro. We always
Geeky
have
Tree family.
When we had that one-on-one talk, and then we went to the bar, and we had that one-on-one talk, oh yeah, it was great to hear somebody putting me on game a lot more about our surroundings and knowing what it is, especially a veteran that's been in the field. So it's like having somebody that's like sharing that knowledge with you just put my mind. It's like, okay, it's time to make this attraction, and we know what we are here for. He knows exactly what he's here for. And then when I went by his booth, he still had people over there buying stuff over his tire thing, which was I was like, okay, no matter what he said, he still was locked in.
Mm-hmm.
And still made things happen. So I said, let me do that for me. And I made a lot of things happen. Besides the interviews, besides videos, despite a bunch of people that have ran up on me, and something in the experience that very happened to me when I was, especially on Saturday when Kizaru, because Kizaru was definitely the day where when I knew the One Piece meetup was happening, I said, yo. Because One Piece, when One Piece was out, woo, they showed out. I just hate the fact that they gave us a small spot. Like, that made me mad. And then I look to the right, and I see Demon Slayer had a photo shoot, and they barely had anybody.
Shout out to Empress Jasmine, by the way, which
What?
she was upset because she was supposed to have a bigger spot.
Like, I'll say bigger than One Piece right now? It's like, I understand, I love Demon Slayer, but bigger than One Piece right now? I said, alright, cool. But then when we looked at it, I said, and it was hard to get moved through the crowd. It was over hundreds of people in there. We're in New York, y'all.
It's One Piece.
Hundreds.
We've seen One Piece meetups at MomoCon. They gotta have that crap outside.
Hundreds of people. Not 100. Hundreds. Like 3 or 4 in that spot. I'm looking like, this is gonna be difficult. But, made it work. We pulled through.
I was the only Boruto in the entire building.
And you literally had a mixture of hate, of love at the same time. Shockingly.
Of course. That's what I already know that nobody wants to cosplay Boruto.
When I walked...
But I do.
But the people who definitely walked up to you were definitely manga readers.
Yeah. Because they recognized the fit. And they were like, is that the 2 Blue Forte? Yeah.
And I was like, yep, they're manga readers. He's like, yeah. There's a manga or anime? Oh, definitely manga. I was like, yeah, sounds about right.
It doesn't matter because I felt good about it. First of all, I upgraded it because anyone that's seen my old board, so it looked good, but I've upgraded the way it looks since then. So, you always improve your stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about your wig.
So everything, well, yeah, shout out to Lauren who's at Dragon Con right now. In fact, she had me wigged up all weekend because she did my Boruto wig, she did my Luffy wig.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been getting nothing but wig compliments in my comments on both of those cosplays the past few days. So Lauren's doing another wig for me for AWA. She's my wig lady now.
Wig lady, you going beat up.
Literally, it was huge. Yeah, it was. The meetup, it was a lot of people there.
A lot of people there. Different beautiful cosplays too. And rare cosplays that we had out
Yes.
We had different CP9s out there. We had the Duck from Alabasta there.
Oh my God!
Yeah, yes. It was a lot of different variations of a cosplay people have. Then we always gonna have the Admiral hate. That's gonna forever be a thing.
Just like the Boruto hate's always gonna be a thing. Like the one lady that stood right next to me and spouted some Boruto hate at the shoot, and they looked at her and said, there's a Boruto standing right next to you.
That's so disrespectful, I'm telling you.
And she turned to you and went, oh, I'm sorry, you look good,
Get your head off me, peasant! I want that bullshit. You liar. You just lied to me.
You didn't think there was one near you is what happened.
What? Nah, that's how it was though. No. But then, like I said, a magical thing happened when we was walking in the exhibit hall. One of the biggest magical things, which is I was shocked. He was shocked. We were all shocked.
He knows.
That moment right there was just. It was very. I feel like it was a powerful moment for us because it was like. We always said. That we keep progressing, we keep working, we just focus on ourselves, don't worry about nobody else.
Hard work will pay off.
We good. And I said this is gonna be a good week. Is it okay? I can say that, but not.
It's okay.
Okay, I asked before I go.
No.
So we met the English voice actor of One Piece. And what the voice actor he was playing as King. Ms. Otterway. Queen. I'm sorry. Not King. I'm sorry. Queen. And it was insane how that happened. Because we were literally was just minding our business.
Going to Ozzy's booth.
Literally. Going to talk to our boy. And the way he walked up and he was just like, hey, yo, bro, hold on. I just want to say, bro, I love your cosplay. You look really good, man. Can I take a picture with you? I was like, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's do it. I took a picture. He said, man, I just want to let you know, man, I am the English voice actor for Queen. And it was just, and then for me to just see you representing, because you look sharp, brother. And you look amazing. And I was like, wait, Queen? One Piece Queen, he was like, zoom. Oh my God. And when I did that moment, and then he did the song line right next to it, I was like, hey, yo.
Shout out Major Attaway.
Yay, yo. For him to do that was I was honored. Because he didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to tell you who he was.
That one got me. The fact that he introduced himself, I was like, wow, this is insane. Because meanwhile, most of y'all got to be in lines.
And if you don't believe us, it was up on his story, but it's gone unless you go to his mini vlog. But if for some reason you don't want to go to the mini vlog, the video will be up on the podcast Instagram page pretty soon. And if that ain't enough for you, I think I can go ahead and say it right now. He will be a guest on this podcast in October. He's already booked. So that is a blessing right there. And I know our brother Jasiri, shout out to Jasiri, who I think is streaming right now too. I don't know why he's kind of programming us when he's a part of the podcast, but whatever.
We'll put a gun in his head later.
You know, he went in the chat and he was like, "Hey, which day?" I haven't said which day yet in the thing. I'll let him know. I think he's trying to find out if he can make it that day. Don't worry, Jasiri will be here with us next week. He ain't gonna be, we've always said he won't be here every week, but he will be here next week, guys.
Nah, absolutely. And then, like I said, there was a lot of amazing people that we definitely meet. Hell, there was a couple of big content creators run up on me, and I forgot who their name was.
Yep. Jasiri's definitely kind of programming us right now. He's playing Fortnite.
I find it crazy how that week, because he told me, he was like, you don't know who that was? He said, you do know who that was. I was like, no, who was it? He was like, and he told me. And I looked, I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And I was like, bro, I'm not going to lie. my brain's not even there. I said, you know how good I am, but just for forgetting people's faces just like that. And there was a couple of people ran up on me who said my name, and then I look and I hit him with the, yeah, hey, hi.
Hey,
No, not the hey you. No, I didn't even do the hey you. I did it like we were really talking, like we best friends. And I'm like, I just like, yeah, all right, cool. Walked away, and I thought about it, and I was like, ah. And then I went home and I looked at it, and I was like, ah, da is here. And he said, that's who you was talking to the entire time. Really? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, wow. I am a terrible human being. I am a terrible human being when it comes to my brain.
Not even just that, because I can see that because that's somebody he never met in person, but he even did it to one of our friends.
Yes.
He's sitting there on his thing talking about, man, I have not, oh, she's here at this con. I have not seen, yeah, you did. I did. You recorded us in a video. I did? I did. This.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so good. My brain is just so good. It's like just putting people over there. Maybe that's why I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what status you have, as long as we vibe. You know? Maybe that's a blessing, but it's a curse too.
Yeah, because I think she would have been nice if she, I mean, I guess technically you said a word or two, but it would have been more if you had realized who that was. I'm crying.
But it's okay though, cause I got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love for you.
It's okay, Glow, because he did recognize you right away, so at least we got that going.
Nah, the people who I definitely hit them up, and I was like, and it was like, no. You know, we were still cool. We're still fine. We're still friends. We're still best. We're still good. We're best buddies. We're still best buddies.
So you did hit her up?
We're best buddies.
Good.
We're best buddies. We're fine. No hate over here. Absolutely not. But no, like I said, the con was amazing. Panels I didn't go to no panels like I wanted to. There were so many I wanted to go, but every time I wanted to go, there was the other one. It was like I got stopped either because the content side or it was too late because we had to go to the after parties, and that was so irking because it was 4 panels I wanted to go to, and I couldn't make it because of the meetup, or it was literally because the different time zone of where we gotta go. So I was like, damn, this sucks. Yeah. There was some of my friends' panels was at night, and I realized like I won't be able to make it to these panels because we gotta go at night.
That goes to show you what happens around here. I will not be posting. I know we literally just said this about 10 minutes ago. I will not be posting the video of my nephew and Major Attaway. I won't be doing that. Because he already did it. I just got a notification. He posted the video. Because I got a notification about being tagged in one of his videos.
He invited me to be the collaborator.
Yeah, because you're in it.
Not you?
I mean, I'm tagged, but not to be a collab. I get that, but I really wanted the podcast on it. It's fine. I mean, he's going to be a guest.
Yep.
It's all right. I was going to post it. He beat me to it.
Because I literally just looked at him.
He beat me to it. It's okay.
So
you know what?
That, I just had the notification. I was like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah.
Back to the
It's okay, though.
podcast.
But you know what?
But that lets y'all know, like, what's real, though. Because it was like, I told y'all, you see, y'all be thinking we be playing. Because that lets you know that's another blessing that just happened. I don't care what y'all say. We literally was just talking about this, man. And then here he is
He
right
tagged,
here.
like,
Boom.
right then, real time.
Boom. Stop playing with. I be telling people, stop playing with us. We got angels, bro. I tell them every single time. I said, no matter what's going on, we have angels. Don't you worry. You can't touch me. Nah. I got angels. That's why I feel bad for my enemies. Because some of y'all need to sync with y'all ships.
You know what's so crazy, though?
What's so crazy?
He tagged me wrong in the video.
What he tagged?
And he has just some random person whose name is King.
No! He did it!
I mean, he's got me in the actual tag, but in the comments.
Oh no! I just see that.
I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Oh, I'm gonna get him. But not right now. We got a podcast going on. You know what?
I'm gonna kill him.
We haven't even got to the after parties yet.
No, because that's how amazing it was. Like I said, shout out to before we go there. Shout out to Anime Nightclub again. Shout out to Anime Nightclub. Shout out to Glow. Shout out to Cosmos. I'm gonna shout out to
Cosmos. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, Cosmos.
Before we move to nightclub now, we gotta shout out family real quick. Shout out to Justin. You feel me? We did the
video just dropped today.
Fire. Absolutely.
I would play it for you guys, but Twitch might not like that too much.
It's amazing. Go look at it. Go look at it.
Just the fro.
Absolutely.
Go check it out.
Video was amazing. Again, what we said with Lauren, shout out to Fonz, shout out to Fiction, shout out. Oh my God, it's so many more I can literally name from my hand. Shout out to Jerry Anime Sunday. Shout out to Kiko Black. Shout out to Anime Renee. Shout out to Greg. Shout out to Land Party. Shout out to Plus Ultra. Oh my gosh, there's so many people that we can literally name. But I'm gonna stop right there because there's a lot I can literally say. But we're gonna be here all day.
Plus, that last one that he said is the big one. Shout out to Plus Ultra because I was a special guest at Plus Ultra. I was on the advertisement and they showed me a lot of love. And that's all you can really ask for. So it felt good, me and him walking up to a club and getting to tell them, I'm on the list.
Not on the list. Oh man, they would hit us, that would hurt.
I'm on the list. Hey, what's your name? King Drell. Oh, yeah, I see it right here. It's like,
We got some special gifts for you guys upstairs, and I was like, oh, a lot of sushi here. Waking them up. I was waking them sushi up, I ain't gonna lie. I was doing great.
Nah, it was good. It was good. My name was on the list. I was able to put his name on the list. We just walked right in, had fun. It was a nice night. Created things. Like, I'm still waiting for the photos. I know it was a big weekend, and I know the photographers are probably overwhelmed, so I'm waiting patiently. But I'm waiting for the photos, because I even went to their website, and the last photos are still from their last event, so the new ones still haven't been put up yet, but I'm looking forward to those photos, because I want to get my hands on them. But yes, Plus Ultra was my first official special guest party. I have to say official, because the unofficial one was We Touch Grass, because I forced them to acknowledge me.
Yeah.
and walk me through the door. Like, I forced them to do it. You know, and if anyone's like, well, I'm going to send this back to them. No, I told that to them. I said, I basically forced to get noticed. They know the story. I told it to them. So, no, yeah.
Who? We touch grass. I love them. Shout out to them.
They're great, yeah. Shout out to Ice Kid and all of them. They were great, but yes, shout out to Ro and all of them at Plus Ultra because they were freaking amazing. It was a good night, but obviously there's never a weekend that we're going to go to a con without going to a LAN party.
Mm-hmm.
And always, you know, we weren't there for a long time, but we were there for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there just in time to see some of the people I wanted to see perform anyway. Shout out to Kiko. Shout out to the Mako girls. Mm-hmm. You know, love all of y'all. You know, and we got there in time for the Jamaican foolery. Mm-hmm. That LAN party is all about, in a good way. Mm-hmm. Everybody faced our stage.
Yeah, y'all try to be funny.
Yeah, Mike Rico.
Yeah, y'all try to be funny. Y'all thought I ain't caught on to that bullshit y'all just pulled. Boy LAN party. Y'all, I think y'all trying to make that a tradition now. Mm-hmm. I caught on to that silliness. Mm-hmm. Soon as I said, "Oh shit, here we go." Then Mike Rico out of nowhere. Come on, VoQualz. You remember this, right? No, face this way. Face this way. I was like, "You son of a bitch. You trying to be funny?" He said, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, right, left. I was like, all right. But I said this time I was ready. I was ready this time. They did it. Man, shout out to Shonen too, because oh my God, Shonen was too funny. Shonen was funny. He said, "VoQualz, we finna get in a circle, bro. We finna get in a circle." He said, "VoQualz, no, look, push." He said, "Stay right here." I was pushing. I was like, all right. I'm in the circle this time. I can't move it. I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I'm in the train this time.
Yeah, the circle.
I'm in the circle. I can't move out of the circle this time. And then when we got to swag and surfing.
Mm-hmm.
They hit us with the, all right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We finna turn off all the lights up in this bitch. I'm just like, phew. I said, oh, snap. We in New York, huh? Yep. I'm used to the South version.
It doesn't matter. Somebody got caught in the swag surfing. They didn't even want to be there. They just had to be walking by me, and they ended up getting
grabbed. That's what I'm saying. There's difference in the South and North.
Because he was like, how'd I get caught in this? Hey, because you were close to it.
In the South, don't even matter. You ain't even got it. We ain't even got to get low. We can stay high we want to. We can do some and certain and swag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the South side. You feel me? Sometimes we stay high. We like to chill. New York? Nah, you ain't got no choice but to be in the swag surf. In the land, you ain't got no choice. Because when they turn off that light and they said, make sure you grab your motherfucking friends right now and we about to swag and surf up in this bitch, I was like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Mm-hmm. And then I said, what just happened? I can't move. I can't move. He said, nah, you with us. You with us. I said, I can't get low. He said, you gonna get low today. You gonna get low. I said, I was like in a roller coaster ride. I was like, I swag and I serve. Now watch me serve and swag. I'm on that line. I was like, oh my God. I was like going in New York swag and surfing and going low with my knees as I can. And I turn around and try to see, maybe we're just the only one. Nah, everybody's doing the same thing. I feel like I'm in an ocean. I'm in an ocean full of rockers. Mm-hmm. If you can't move, you have no choice but to wait till they
roller coaster ride.
You have no choice but to wait till the swag and the surfing is done.
Mm-hmm. You're a part of this now.
Until they hit the first verse, we'll let you go. But you gonna have to wait till we get through this bridge. You won't stay for 1 minute and 15 seconds of swag and surfing. You stand until it ends. Alright, we friends. Go ahead. Y'all good. We have fun after that. But nah. Remember that. So when I go to New York this time and I hear swag and surfing, I'm running for my life. Because I told you there's some things I will do, but there's some things I can't do. My foot. I had to keep that in mind.
You weren't involved in when they just started picking each other up.
No, I'm out. No.
When they just started randomly picking each other up.
I'm not with y'all for that. I told y'all New York different. Y'all different. Land party in New York, because I can actually say this. Land party, we went to y'all hometown. Y'all had home field advantage.
In y'all backyard.
When we went there at the peak season, because we ain't went to the beginning and the growth and the growth. No, we went to the peak. So when we went through the peak, and we saw Toast and them on stage talking about some anime. I'm like,
oh yeah, they singing anime titties.
Oh yeah. I'm looking up there and I'm just like, are they really singing about some anime titties? He's like, yeah,
they sing about anime titties. Yeah, it's what they do.
I said, I'm used to cheeks being talked about. They really making us talk about anime titties right now.
They don't get enough love, so you know.
They just like anime. They did a whole dance routine with it, getting down with it too. It was like 6 of them on stage doing it. It was like, yeah. I'm looking like
they with they bag though.
I'm like, there's a lot of anime titties up here, huh? And then after that, again, when they went to Kiko, I had to fan out. I got to fan out. With Kiko, when they say Kiko name, I hit him with the Beyonce fan scream. It's Kiko! Oh my God! I know it is Kiko Black! Oh my God! She looked at me when she said that. She was like, stop.
You treat her like a rock star.
She said, stop. I got the whole video of her doing that. She said, stop. You doing the most, stop.
She better be lucky, because I'm going to start throwing stuff on stage.
No, when I say we was out there, we was showing love for Kiko. We was showing the goddamn it. Especially when they went to the
Kiko is always all love. You know that. She knows it.
Oh, when she went to the slide, I said, yep, here we go. We about to slide. Yep, we about to slide up in here. And then when she's like, what the fuck, he ain't buy you a bag? I was over here doing the dance over here, house. Fuck, he ain't buy you a house.
I want my money right now.
Woo, I love her, bro. She was showing out, boy. And then she done it. I was like, I'm waiting on the flash. I'm waiting on her to run again. I love her, bro.
Kiko's music stays in my playlist. Like,
I love
there's a lot of love for Kiko Black over here.
So come on, let me see you do the flash. Flash. She, when you say the line, she runs. Like, part of her set, I love it.
Yeah, then she's gonna walk to the front and she's gonna kneel down.
Yup.
That's a go-to right there.
I want my money right now. She had that pillowcase. She threw it out in the audience. Then I looked at her story. She said, this goddamn man waving my damn pillowcase like it's a flag. And he was, too.
Hey, it looked like a helicopter.
Hey, he was in the land party whipping that monkey to Jamaican music. Bro, I'm telling y'all, land party had home field advantage. Because they played New York, and I saw my friends dress as New York. We walked in like regular anime people. I had my Donald Duck shirt. Actually, I had the trap sushi.
New York, there was a bunch of people dressed like freaking Nelly, and he's from St. Louis.
Bro! And I saw some of them came in with the bandana. Some came in with the around their necks. Some had the jersey with the cap. Like, all of our friends walked around with, like, literally bandanas and stuff.
And Band-Aids, like freaking Nelly. Like,
we walking around looking like regular nerds, bro. Let's call it what it is.
Me the freaking email.
Man, I would have dressed the same too. Like, the crew look nice. I said, like, I feel like we've been left out.
Man, I need an email or something.
Right, you saw how they walked around? There was like country grandma up in this bitch.
See, we could have been the whole St. Lunatics in there.
What? Man, I had the boots. I got the baggies. Bro, what's up? I had the chain too.
I know, they let us down on that one.
They ain't tell us nothing. Like, I walked in, look, y'all, I walked in with a Donald Duck, one of my favorites because I barely wear it. I wear it on good events sometimes. So I was like, I wore my Donald Duck with my cap, some blues ripped jeans, and some all white Nikes. You feel me? He came in with his nice black and cargo. Like, we would just look how we always look. Just two regular nerds. Literally. Just regular blurs. Hey, how you guys doing? I mean, they loved us, don't get us wrong. But like literally how we wearing our clothes right now is how we walked in New York. Mm-hmm. And I felt some type of way. Cause we would have rocked that.
There's a theme. If y'all coordinating, let me know.
No! Y'all left us out. Y'all left us out, and that's bad. Or that's just part of the culture that we just didn't know.
It's okay. You know. No, actually it's not okay. But y'all
didn't know.
It's okay.
We didn't know.
Next time, baby.
Oh, nah, this New York coming up. Oh, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna be like, yo, what are we doing? Are we wearing something? Are we country grandma? Or am I supposed to be? Or am I fabulous?
I don't know. We talking about making a name for myself. When I go back to New York, it is time. Shout out to it still being in August, by the way, because the weather was nice.
Oh, bro, not cold. I didn't feel like I was dying. And it was people in the street this time. That was probably the only down effect. Because last time it was there, nobody was there. It was like Resident Evil 4 when the guy rang the bell and all the zombies went away.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we come back to Tennessee and it's been 100 the past couple of days.
I know, right? Like how? How we become heat?
Because it's August. It's the hottest month of the year.
Like how do we become heat, bro? I hate, but it's okay though.
It'll be fall in a few weeks. It's okay.
September coming, y'all.
September's coming, and you know, fall leaves, fall weather, Halloween.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, right, left.
Oh man, but no, we definitely enjoyed it. Like I said, got a lot bigger things going on for the podcast moving forward. Anime NYC, like all the other times. If it's not going to be a movie, we're going to find a way to make it a movie. Because that's what we always do. Any final words about Anime NYC before we go ahead and wrap this mini-sode up this week?
Oh, I forgot to say this too. My love, Anime Renee. Oh yeah, I was with you, love. I was there on Plus Ultra. When you was up there on stage, I was with you. Absolutely.
I have it on tape. Yes, he was.
I was with you all the way to the beginning, to the rooted, to the tootie. I knew, bro, don't worry. They ain't want to turn up. I turn up with you, sis. We up. We in there. I had to mention. I forgot about that. He had an amazing time. But but the last thing about Anime NYC. I've been to a lot of cities. I've been to a lot of states. And I can definitely say at this particular time, about New York, y'all definitely changed my mind and aspect about how y'all culture is now. Y'all definitely had me open my mind and expanding, and y'all definitely showed me a lot about the business and different type of spiritual pressure. Because I felt a lot of different spiritual pressures down there. I ain't gonna hold you. Hell, I ain't know Tony was there till he posed. I was like, damn, I didn't know you was there, homie.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know until until he was like, yeah, I'm in New York where everybody else said it. I said, well, if you down there, I'm somewhere else. I ain't gonna be able to see you, homie. But
a group of people did go to downtown Manhattan again. It just wasn't our group this time.
Yeah. But again, New York, shot a music video there.
Yes.
I can't wait to show this to you guys. When I came out from New York, I finally done things and I finally done my release of songs and shit like that. It's making me feel a lot more confident than I have been before. And I think that's probably what I was missing. And I think New York relit that for me. And it's about being confident. So when I had the confidence and the courage to do what I needed to do, everything in my life started to change. And again, God showed a lot of blessings that entire week. And I tell this man every single time, don't worry, we got angels.
It always seems to work out.
I tell him this every single time.
Including with my freaking money. But, I'm not telling that story here.
But I told him, don't worry. Everything's going to work out. It's going to go finish it in the end. Ain't nothing stopping. Because I literally tell people, I feel bad if you fuck with us. Because when that happened, the negative starts to hit you. And you start to look different in your opposite. So I definitely want to say thank you, New York, for relitting that confidence that we have. And thank you for having me feeling very, very efficient that I am right now. Especially these numbers lately on my page. Because holy shit. So you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for building that for me. Shout out to Land Party again, to Greg and the whole family over there. Shout out to the Plus Ultra. You guys are amazing. You guys definitely have showed us an amazing time. Shout out to all the content creators that was down there that I definitely met. And shout out to the fans that definitely ran up on me and that I met. You guys definitely relit a fire that was definitely put out. And it's definitely been relit again. I appreciate you guys. I literally did. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I am looking forward for next year to see what you guys are going to do this time. I'm looking forward. So let's see what you're going to do.
And shout out to everybody that rocks with us. To everybody that loves us, that have shown us that love, that have shown that support. Because that means a lot to me in any community. That's why I always try to respond to a lot of comments. That's why I love to always try to give back. That's why not that often will I ever say no to asking for help. Like if there's anything I can do to help people, I do that, especially with the ones that show us love. We're going to give back because we know not everybody rocks with us in this community, but it's okay because we see where we are and we see where other people are, because it's like they always say before I get out of here. Look, the people that rock with us will get what they want. The people that don't will get what they deserve.